But we actually have an outline to go through, and we have apparently a new, very important, very prestigious guest who's going to be joining us, and I can't wait to get her up here because this is right up her alley. I don't know if you guys have been paying attention, but it sounds like some folks in the Republican Party are starting to get the message that many of us have been screaming with the top of our lungs about this ongoing color revolution that's been taking place here in this country. It's been going on for a very, 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 very long time. And over the weekend, I started to hear a couple of people talk about it. Did you guys hear the senator from Missouri, Eric Schmidt? Did you hear what he had to say the other day? No. We're going to bring this up. You guys have to hear Eric Schmidt, who, by the way, was an incredible attorney general in that state, who I think would make an awesome attorney general at the federal level. But he is finally starting to speak the right language.
Weekend.
Here's
the
Eric
Democrats,
Schmidt.
Elected Democrats, not some online troll, elected Democrats have been saying it's okay to disobey orders. That's the first step. But what we saw happen this weekend through some of those same elected officials was to say basically to military men and women, look out, you might get prosecuted. This is not the language of we'll beat them in the next election or we'll win the argument. This is the language of a color revolution where you're calling on military men and women to disobey orders, and you put that on top of the firebombing of Tesla dealerships, the riots you see in the streets, the prosecution of a political opponent. The Democrats have completely lost the plot here, and the American people, I think, see that. But it's a very dangerous road to go down here to say you should be disobeying orders because we don't like Trump.
It is about time. Yeah, I think she's here. All right. You guys talk amongst yourselves. I'm gonna create another view so that we can bring her up. So Data Republican, give me 1 second. And I'll create a spot for you on our screen here. So hang on.
Look, I've been completely off social media for like 2 weeks. I have no idea what's going on in the world. And we go to start the podcast, which I did not prepare for. And I opened the outline as we're going live. And it has this whole thing about SK with the details when they started organizing, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, yeah, no, I'm not ready for this. And look, she comes in to save me.
Amazing. Amazing.